Hello subscribers, welcome to a live stream of the Bard's Tale Trilogy. We are doing an Iron Man run with no grinding. We're in volume 2, so this is a very difficult volume. We've completed the first, I guess I'll call it dungeon. So now we're in the tombs. Just exploring. What do we have in our party? We have a will-o-wisp. Probably want to get something different here. Hey, Reshafel, welcome to the stream. How are you doing tonight? Not sure how much longer you can play the Bard's Tale 4. The puzzles are melting your simple brain. Yeah. When you started it, did you enable the option where you can kind of bypass the puzzles? Let's see here. I really need to summon a demon. It's going to be better than the will-o-wisp. Will-o-wisp always goes first, but all it does is that specter scene. Or specter touch, I'm sorry. So let's summon a demon. I'm gonna put him in the back. 29 hit points. Come on, give me a better demon than that. 50. There we go. That way he'll breathe. Multi-mage. Alright, let's see here. So the Bloodthirsty Skeletons advance, yeah. I don't need to cast anything. Restfell says, you can bypass puzzles? Yeah, there's an option you can set, I think, when you start the game. To say that you don't want to do the puzzles, that you can bypass them if you want. Hey, says Dan, welcome to the stream. How are you? Like, it'll let you do the puzzles by default, but then there's a way to just say I'm done with this puzzle. I don't think you can probably change it though after you start the game. Are we gonna find a dork ring tonight, says Tam? Ghouls. Tam says, you dwarf. That's what the dork ring does when you use it. You dwarf. Headbangers. Headbangers look like zombies, okay. Wonder if that's a dig. Spell spear, I never understood this thing. All melee. So it's just like a normal spear. It's really weird. It might have a little bonus to hit. Maybe that's the advantage. I don't know. There's a will-o-wisp. Kicked the will-o-wisp 6 times for 600 and something. Elf cloak. Pretty sure I have that for everyone. Rogue, bard, hunter, monk, all mages. Yep. Oh, actually, you don't have one. Oh, you have Ark's Eye equipped. Yeah, we don't need that equipped. Okay, we're in a darkness room. Probably gonna be a teleporter or something. Oh, random encounter. Dust dragons. Have I killed any of those yet? I've killed 9. So they can breathe 30 feet, 32 to 120 damage. So yeah, demon's much better to keep at this point. Demons have pretty good magic resistance. The Demon Lord's even better, and we can summon him, but the problem is he wastes turns sometimes. Because he has prime summoning. So sometimes he'll try to summon something even though your party's full. And then he just completely wastes his turn. So right now I'm just preferring a normal demon. Doppelganger, headbangers. Wow. That did not kill it. I shot a Zen arrow at it. You go 90 feet, didn't kill it. There we go. Huh. Let's advance. Mind jab. Since I'm only level 1, it's like doing no damage. We just turned to become an archmage, so because it does damage per level, it doesn't damage. Wow. It's taking forever. Spells waiver. A dust mage. Wow, they like to talk about dust in this area. I get it. It's dusty. Hey, Moody. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? When did this game come out? So this remaster that I'm playing came out, I think, in 2018, maybe? 2019? Somewhere around there. The original Bard's Tale 1 came out in 1985. And then The original Bard's Tale 2, I think, was like a year or two after that. But this remaster, which is amazing, is just maybe 3 years old, something like that. All right, I'm going to do a Manger's Mind Blade on these. Too many of them. Hey, Gabriel, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Rudy says he remembers the original. Yeah, this is probably the best remaster I've ever seen of a game. I have a review on it, Moody, on my YouTube channel in case you want to see the features related to this thing and why it's so good. Samurai figurine. You're doing pretty well? I'm glad to hear that, Gabriel. Yeah, doing great. There's the anti-magic zone. I did not want to step on that. That's why I phased door there. Doppelganger, werewolves, dark acolytes. I think I'll just ice storm the acolytes. Be done with them. One survived. Two survived. Let's do Starflare. Gabriel says, so you've managed to beat the first one, huh? That's awesome. Was the final boss difficult? Yes, he was. Since I did not grind. I didn't even have all the spells that you could get. I was close, but I was missing top level wizard spells. But yes, we survived. Could have gone the other way very, very quickly. Because he had demon lords with him. But I transferred my characters with full power. Because I wasn't sure I'd be able to not grind in the second one and actually be strong enough. That will be a test for another time. Gabriel says, oh yeah, had I shown up, it would have gone the other way easily. Yeah, that's right. Gabriel's the master of providing me bad luck. Dust mages. Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised how well that worked out. So we know you don't have to grind intentionally to beat the first Bard's Tale. That is awesome. Mr. Ogre in a potato sack. Gabriel says, I merely increased the difficulty in your game so it becomes more entertaining. Yeah. Indeed. You know, I love my Iron Mans. When you have to really pay attention or you can die any moment, that makes it fun. We can just do a Dragon Breath here, I think. And then the Will-O-Wisp. Trying to conserve my spell points, even though I don't really need to. Let Spectre touch him and see how he likes it. It didn't kill him. First time you saw the blue ghost guy? Yeah, in the second volume, there's a lot more pictures. They changed it up, the graphics. Some of them are the same, of course, like Barstow 1, but there are definitely new ones. And the third one adds even more. Gray Axeman and a withered zombie. Spells waiver again. I'm just gonna let the demon kill these. Dead end, okay. Wow, he survived both Spectre touches. Dustman. We're high enough level where they can't really hurt us very easily. Actually, I do have Death Strike. Let's just do that on the Dustman. Rules Headbanger's Dark Acolyte. That Will-O-Wisp is 90 feet away. We can still hit him with a Zen arrow. Oops. Oh wow, whoa, Will-O-Wisp can advance 90 feet in one turn. Holy moly. It's like a teleport. On the wall, scrawled in blood, is this message. Look, O ye mighty, and despair. The tombs are not fair. Well, hopefully that'll become more clear later. A bloodthirsty skeleton wants to join us. It's not going to be nearly as good as my demon, so we'll pass. We'll leave it in peace. Is that an Ozymandias quote or something? Gabriel? Look ye mighty in despair is from the poem Ozymandias. Okay. See, learn something new every day. Learn many new things every day, actually. Alright, that's kind of a dead end. Let's see. Fried dust moon. Looks like we got 2 more level ups pending. People says, yeah, including things like, I really should not have fought these enemies. A white doppelganger, 5 ghouls, multi-mage. I'm gonna run from that. Not that I couldn't kill him, but it would have kind of been a pain in the butt. Light wand, good. Trap near. Let's go ahead and disable it from here. Okay. They like listening to metal. The headbangers, yeah. Is that a dead end? Wow, it is. Okay. Let's save some time. I assumed that was a spinner, but it's not. Demon can do the work here. Oh, my compass expired. Won't let me cast compass in the combat. Okay. Here's the tombs, I guess, guys. We're going into individual tombs. Oh, name the city. Philippi. Wrong. Did I spell it wrong? I must be spelling it wrong. There we go. Know this then. The first snare lies on the 3rd level of the tombs. Okay, thanks for the info. Hmm. A voice whispers, after the toxic one, check yourselves for a special thing that appears common. Wow, that's a good tip. I know what that is. I don't remember that tip before. But I know exactly what it's talking about. Moody says, love the combat sound effects. Yeah, they're fun. I agree. It's a lot of great quality of life improvements where like you can type, ooh, we got teleported. You can type and it filters the menus based on that. Okay, let's go back here first. And the mini map, that is so huge. Makes the game so much more enjoyable to play. I've beaten the original first 2 old-fashioned ways, so I have no shame in turning on mini map. Okay, doppelganger. Don't need to do anything. Demon will kill these. I gotta show you guys something. I've shown it before on here, but I don't think many people were on. Okay, so you see this picture here, right? Let's see if I can find it. Just give me a minute. Here it is. Okay. Let me leave this here, I guess. Add a new window. Window. Okay, so you see this drawing here? This is Michael Cranford's original drawing of that picture down there that he drew back in 1982. So for those that don't know, he's the creator of the first 2 Bard's Tales. So when I was interviewing him, I asked him, before my interview, I asked him if he did the graphics or someone else do it, and he said, yeah, I did all the graphics. So he sent me this. He goes, yeah, here's an example. So that one, this picture, which again is 82, you can see in the Bard's Tale, I believe the third one, because I do not remember this ever appearing in Bard's Tale 1 or 2. And then those are the ones he did. So when they recreated this game, they had his artwork here. So they added this to the game, which I thought was awesome. Yeah, that's that guy right there. So he drew stuff, but then of course he created it with pixel art with a tool he made. But I thought that was really cool. Turn that off now. And of course, in this remaster, they totally redid the graphics. Gabriel says, "Good thing you clarified. I was going to shame you heavily for your map usage." Yeah, the auto map's just so good in this game. Love it. Rushfell says that's cool. Yeah, I don't have the original artwork. He sent me that scan that he had done there, but I thought that was still cool. He's one of those guys that can do anything. You know, he's crazy smart and artistic and everything. Okay. Gabriel says, "I love how back in those days development teams were usually so small that people in it contributed multiple ways." Yeah. Yeah. It used to be able to, before all the graphics, you could have one person potentially do it. But nowadays graphics, it's so dependent on it. Just can't happen until maybe AI art catches up where it can be fast enough to do dynamically, or maybe even 3D-ish, or create animations. I'm not sure how far off that would be. But I'm doing, using it for my Forteverse game. I've been using AI art, paid for a corporate license, and man, it does amazing stuff. It's only two-dimensional still images, so most games, that wouldn't work for, but if it can ever get to that point, potentially you could go back to one person making an awesome game. But it's still an extreme amount of work. And nowadays a lot of independent game companies are just doing like retro type games that don't have all the fancy graphics, and they're still super fun. I'm not like one of those people, addicted to graphics where they have to be great or anything. I kind of feel sorry for people that didn't experience the original bad graphics, because when you only have good graphics from the beginning, it'd probably be hard to go backwards, because you're so spoiled. But I have no trouble doing it because I'm used to terrible CGA graphics. Stack the arrows. We can drop all this stuff. Free up some space. Drop that. Okay. Stairs are near. 30 feet, that's what our demon can breathe. Torn. Hopefully a demon will choose to breathe on the whites. No, he didn't. He will this round. Just imagine this demon breathing fire on you. It's such a cool graphic. Sandstamp says the PC Retro Tech channel on YouTube has a lot of good videos about programming CGI graphics. So does it? You mean like on modern hardware, or do you mean like programming back in the DOS days? I don't think you could even do it now. Like, Windows wouldn't allow you to access it, I don't think. Well, you can't even run Windows without probably VGA-ish graphics adapter, and even then you'd probably need a powerful one. On old hardware, okay. Yeah, that would be crazy. EGA's kind of weird, and VGA's really weird too. With the things they had to do with palettes and everything. CGA, from what I remember, only had 2 modes. Well, 2 palettes. It had that green, red, black, and was it yellow? And then it had cyan, magenta, black, and white. Got a lot more complicated with EGA, 16 colors, and then VGA was ridiculous with 256 color palette. It had 4 palettes? What were the other 2 palettes? What colors were those? I think I'm gonna phase door here. Void the anti-magic and see what's down here. Oh, wait a minute, what did it say? On the wall is etched this poem: the snare of death right spins and whole. As fire ones feast upon the dead man's soul, yet savage words can cut the rock, and feathers split the headman's block. Testamp says, I guess it had 3 color modes, or palettes, and a monochrome one. Yeah, so what's the third color palette then? I don't remember that. I don't remember any other color combinations. Elix Instant Ogre. They love summoning their ogres. Oh, cyan, red, white, and black. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Can you think of a game that had cyan, red, white, and black? I don't think I've ever played a game that had that. Sandstamp says no, the first two were way more common, I think. Yeah, super common. Well, the other one must be super uncommon because I can't think of a single instance. Red with cyan. Yeah. Weird. Ooh, a magic mouth on the wall speaks to you saying this. Things change even unnoticed and not always for the better. And we just got teleported. I don't think I'm ready for the second level. Let's teleport back down here. Need more clues. A blade, okay. Spells waiver. Blaze off. Can't get inside that room. So this square here, you can see it's kind of looking like a void. My sorcerer's sight showing me that's an anti-magic zone. If we step on that, all of our spells go away. So we do not want to do that. Sandstamp says it seems nuts that PC games were typically at 320 by 200 resolution for 15 years or so. Yeah. Yeah, it really is. They just kept adding colors, you know? Adding VGA and VGA. They just didn't have the ability to make them high performance, you know? Some of my favorite graphics though were EGA. I feel like with 16 colors, if you have a good palette, you can make it look really good. And the contrast is great. Things don't blend together, so you can tell what's going on. Sometimes, I mean, 256 color palette VGA looks great too, but sometimes it can be a little too busy where you don't have enough contrast depending on the design. Sierra always, in my mind, did a fantastic job with graphics. They had some of the best graphics with limited colors. I think anything that's like Speed based, where you need to have really quick reaction time, works better with more limited colors that are have good contrast. Like that's what I liked about Contra on the NES, the first two. You know, it's real quick moving, but since there isn't a whole lot of colors, you can see things and things don't get lost in the background. When I played Super Contra, I think that was what it's called on the Super Nintendo, whatever that one was. There were too many colors where I couldn't see projectiles and things. Like they tried to make them glow to help with that, but it still wasn't as good. So for high speed stuff, I like less colors with more contrast. But then if you're doing like adventure games or something where you want to see beautiful scenery, then trying to make more colors is definitely better. That's just my opinion, but what do you guys think? Saztam says, when I started using PCs, we had EGA. It was cool. Yeah. I started with CGA. I was lucky enough to not have to start with a black and white, you know, monochrome. Started straight with CGA. Death ghouls and rackmongers. Oh, they're stone guys. Blood axe. EGA had vibrancy to it, as Tim says. Not sure how to explain it. Yeah, that's what the contrast is. It was nice and vibrant because as long as you picked a good palette, you know, the colors would pop really nicely. Hey, Reginald, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Reginald says, good artists were able to make it work with limited colors. Yes. Absolutely. And Saztam says, VGA looks better, but a lot of colors used were darker. Yeah, you're right. A lot of games kind of picked a mediocre palette. I just look at the Sierra games. You want to see very wisely used palettes? Look at like King's Quest 4 and Gold Rush. If you've never seen the game Gold Rush, go watch my review on that. And look at the colors in that. That's limited colors. It looks so good. Wailing Spectre. Whoa, a bunch of them. Okay. I don't know what these do, so let's just mind blade them. Reginald says the first Might and Magic looks good with limited colors. Yeah, it did. That was only CGA, I think, wasn't it? Can't remember now. I could swear it was CGA. The original. Oh, but if you want to see the best CGA graphics, like for being able to tell what it is, go check out a game called Fantasy 3. Starts with PH. I've done streams of it, and I have a review of it on my YouTube channel. Go look at the characters in battle and look at how detailed they are with CGA. Like you can really see what they are. Like my mind was blown when I saw that. It was absolutely incredible. 4 colors, really 3 colors, because the background's black. Man, they did a fantastic job with that. Moody says, what do? They wail. Yeah. Yep, that's all they do. They wail, they cry. Macrons, ancient enemy and spirit mages. Hmm. Oh, they summoned wind giants. And they cast Manger's Mind Blade? Really? Oh, wow. I'm really tempted to get one of these in my party. They may waste their turn sometimes trying to summon. Let me see if I can get one. I'm going to have to kill the demon. Kick him out. Hope he doesn't breathe on the spirit mage. Oh, he can. It's 50 feet away. He has prime summoning too. Wow, he summons all kinds of things. Okay. We're going to kick out the demon. And then SPBI, Spirit Mage. We got him. So yeah, if he Manger Mind Blades things, that'll give me tons of free damage. Because it can go up to 60 feet. He'll be hitting everything. Reginald says, on the other hand, there's no denying Wizardry 6, 7 was huge improvement in visuals. Yeah, going from 6 to 7, you mean? Yeah, going from EGA to VGA, absolutely. Wizardry 6 feels like it was several years behind its peers. Great. Yeah. I agree. I think the monsters look great in Wizardry 6. The biggest problem was the walls, the terrain. And they could have made it look better. The palette they chose was terrible. The walls were just basically a few colors. Had they used more EGA colors, it had 16 colors. They could have made it look a lot better, but that's okay. That's why I made the remaster. So now you can play Wizardry 6 in the Wizardry 7 engine. Okay, let's see what the Spirit Mage does here. Let's see if he decides to Mind Blast the Mind Blade. Or if he's going to waste his turn. Yeah, he did. Nice. That's pretty cool. Moody says, heck, I'm playing Wizardry 7 now. Cool. How's it going for you, Moody? Where are you at in the game? Is this the first time you've played, or? Wow, he keeps doing Mind Blade. Maybe he won't try to summon anything. That's great. Yeah, he is, and that's super cool. Doesn't do as much damage as the demon, but it hits everything up to 60 feet away. So that's cool. Okay, this is another one that does not have a door. Yet there's monsters in there. That's weird. Let's go meet them. There were some rackmongers and spirit mages in there. Oh, you've played it many times? Okay. On level 4 of Dane's Tower. Gotcha. Oh boy, that's a fun area. Ooh, they summoned a red dragon. Wow, he can summon all kinds of things. You're playing with a single character? Ah, so you're doing some save scumming then? What character are you playing with? You must be like super high level. Not having to share the experience. Rushfeld says, have dwarves always been rock-looking people in the Bard's Tale series? No, those aren't the dwarves. No, dwarves look like real dwarves. So that's one. But there's another picture that looks like a dwarf, but I think it's from the first volume. Let's see if I can find one. We may not be able to see it in this game. I think they don't have any that reuse it from the first volume. Nope. First volume, they definitely look like dwarves. Moody says, right now, a bard will change to a Valkyrie. Oh, okay. Rushfeld says, the dwarves in 4 Director's Cut are tall rock people. Oh, wow, that's weird. No, they do not look like that in any of the Bard's Tales. Except that one, evidently. Bogsters? Okay, we got a lot to deal with here. I'm going to hold down the space bar and blast through these. That would have taken ages. That's really interesting. The dwarves are tall rock people. Stairs near. Okay, so that's the stairs going down. But we need to get more tips before we do that, so we can try to figure out the riddles. Ghost can cast dragon breath. Spirit mage. I'll have to get the demon back. I could raise him from the dead, but the demon's damage is just so much better, so much more concentrated. That's a weak one. Get a better one. There we go. Rustfeld says, Google the dwarves in 4 when you have free time. They're weird. I will. That's interesting. Reginald says, now I'm curious to see how far I can get in Wizardry 7 with a single character. Probably not very far. Well, if you save scum, then you should be able to complete the game, actually. But if you're Iron Manning, no. Absolutely not. I always thought this name was funny. Ice holes. we're fighting 2 ice holes. Deathman. Undead Fred. Oh, hey, Boxy, welcome. How are you? Boxy says, I completed Wizard 7 multiple times with one character, but definitely not Iron Man. Yeah, even with a full party, Iron Man would be, I would think, really hard. It's definitely doable because you could grind yourself up to a ridiculous level. But that would take ages. Mm. Bogsters. We killed enough of these to see what their deal is. Oh, they're really bad with magic resistance. Only 9. These can poison, can hit -10. Ghosts we haven't killed enough. They can do insanity if they touch you. Wailing Spectre withers you. Rushfell says, I've been called an ice hole many times in my life. And Boxy says, it helps to be able to hide solo. Can rest usually in peace then. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. Man, I can only imagine how much experience you'd be getting as a solo character killing things. Have to level up super quickly. Reginald says, I rolled a Raw Wolf Monk. I think the natural armor class bonus will help. Yeah. Yeah, what's interesting about Wizardry 6 and 7 is when a roll is performed, like the random die roll, to see if it hits you, it uses the same roll for your dodge and your penetration armor class. So as long as one of them is higher, or really lower, because it goes backwards, you know, the other ones are kind of irrelevant, because if you dodged it, it doesn't even test the penetration one. And if you didn't dodge, but the penetration's lower, since it's the same number, you still, absorb the damage. It doesn't count as a hit. In Wizardry 8, it's different. In Wizardry 8, when you get paralyzed, held, or anything like that, your dodge armor class goes up to 5. Well, -5. It's actually the reverse, because they started going with positive armor classes. So dodge armor class in Wizardry 6 and 7 is much better, like for the monks, ninjas, and that, compared to in 8. Same with shields. In 8, a shield and cloaks, anything that affects your whole body is considered like dodge. So when you get blinded or held or asleep, that armor class is useless, goes away. But your penetration armor class does still apply. It's kind of cool that they made that change. I think it makes it more realistic. Moxie says, I forget what happens when I reach level 256. Don't remember if it broke the game or not. In which one? Wizardry 7? No, it doesn't. I've had a character over level 400. It keeps on going. I don't know about 6. Never did that with 6. But... Okay, let's scorch those. Kind of want to kill the wizards. Spell. Yeah, anyway, penetration armor class is always better, even in all three games, because of blindness and stuff. But I just thought it was interesting that the 6 and 7 uses one die roll for both. You can apply a Cosmic Forge patch that actually changes that, so each one has its own roll. But I don't think that would actually work out well. Seems a little sketchy to me, so I never applied that patch to the mods I work on. I think there could be some ramifications to that may cause issues. Black skulls. Zombie kings. Where's their crowns? King of zombies. Okay, I think I'm gonna teleport out and level up, because we can always just teleport right back in. Oh, here they are. Let's get our level ups. Get our spell points recharged too. Foxy says, I may try a new fairy monk run soon. Should work well because of resists. As in solo fairy monk. Yeah. Yeah, and as you level up, your resistances keep going. So eventually you'll get to a point where you're immune to everything. All magic based on your resistance. Yeah, this stuff's cheap enough. I'll just do it here. Okay. View board. Nope. Here we go. 19 hit points. Wow. Plus 1 attack on the monk, like he isn't doing enough damage already. Okay. Let's heal. And sell some stuff at Garth's. Molten Man, he can breathe for like tons of damage, I think. But I don't know how far the breath goes, and I think he has like very low hit points. That summons a storm giant. Keeping all of that. I want to find a frost harp. Or flame harp. I love the sound of the harp so much better. Yeah, the flame flute does a lot more damage. But I hate the sound of it. There's a portal going up. That's strange. Oh, it's a one-way portal. Ha! Luckily we have teleport. That would have been really annoying. So Boxy, if you did a solo fairy monk, would you start it in Wizardry 6 and transfer it, or would you just start straight in 7? Ooh. Malevolence Zone. We have to kill our demon, guys. Okay, we went first. So right there, feeling of malevolence. Is this more malevolence? Oh, it's draining our spell points. I'm just sitting here on it. Okay, that was anti-magic. Moody says, I don't think you can do a solo character in Wizardry 6. Ooh, that's a good point. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it requires two characters. I guess you could let one of the characters die. And then you'd be soloing it. And he'd be the only one getting the experience. But, yeah, you'd have so many items in your inventory. Like, you know, quest critical items. I guess you could dump them all on the second character, the dead one. Yeah. You could put them probably all on that dead second character. We have a new demon to help us. Ooh, oh, Bogsters cast Fanscar's Force Focus. Wow. Wow. Their spell save wasn't so terrible. That would be really good to get. But it would get destroyed by a spell, like right away. Single group. And it's only a 10-foot range. Yeah, demon's better. Let's use it on them. Let's see how they like it. Crypt Knights. Samurai figurine. Lost my compass. Portal near. So I wonder, I could step back 3 spaces and see if it's right in front of me. We're only in level 2, so I know it's not the snare yet, the death snare, so I'm okay with... Oh, an ice hole wants to join, guys. He's an ice hole. Leave him in peace. Okay, the portals... Oh, it's talking about that right there. Okay. Rushfeld says, I can't remember if I ever asked, but did you play Baldur's Gate games? No, I have not. I know those are classics, but I have not played those. I played tons of Warcraft 3, which I think was a Blizzard. That's a Blizzard game, right? Baldur's Gate. Anti-magic. Ugh. Okay, cat eyes. Okay, traps. Yabara. Compass. YMC, no. Major rotation. Night Sorcerer's Eye, too. Sorcerer's Sight. Okay. Oh, it's BioWare? BioWare did Baldur's Gate? Really? Which one am I thinking of then? Finn's flute. Scratchings on the wall read, the great T had at the end of things to beg with a kind word. Okay. And we just got teleported. Scratchings on the wall read, he was told to burn, and in that paradox knew a multitude of solutions. The Archmages are ready to level up again. I don't remember when we get the batch spell. Hopefully it's this level. I think I'm going to teleport out and go find out. Oh, it's nighttime. We'll have to go to the Adventurers Guild. Is it there? Yeah. I'm gonna turn off the music so you can hear the crickets. Crickets. Okay. So, what spells do we get? Yes, it's the batch spell. That's gonna make our life so much easier. The only spell I cast after this is Cat Eyes. Cat Eyes is better than Greater Revelation. And we could get a Wind Mage. Wonder if I can do Menger's Mallet. Guess we'll find out. Let's get our spell points back. You're back, Boxy? You're wondering whether to pick the sword or the gown for my Fairy Monk in Wizardry 7. Fairy Monks can use the Sword of Four Winds. Yeah, I guess it depends on if you're focusing on critical hits. What about the stone? Can it use the stone for hit point regeneration? I think hit point regen would be a huge deal. The monks can't use the gown. I think everyone can use the Amulet of Healing, right? Okay. Here's the batch spell. Oh, look how nice that is. I don't have to cast all those spells manually anymore. Except Cat Eyes. What's in here? Enemies. Oxy says, yep, that's a good point, and it's a way to get vitality over, or get 18 vitality, I think. Yeah. Yep, it will give you vitality when you do that. Regen would be so nice in case you do get injured by a spell or something. Let's see what this Master Mage does for us. Bansker's Night Lance, that's nice. Does he do Anger's Mallet? Oscon's Halt Foe. Nah. Makes them lose their turn. But yeah, the Night Lance is really nice. That's better than the Demon. He'll go down fast, though. And it, being a Wind Mage, he'll just disappear when he dies. Because he's an illusion. Oh. Test of Time has lain to waste. The power of the true wand. Only the one can save it. Yet at a cost of losing his old life. Okay. I have a feeling I should go back here first, but I don't know. Ice holes. Here comes the ice hole's breath. Resisting. The Master Mage is resisting with Leclaren's help. Foxy says that monks can use the light sword anyways, which is better in several ways than the Four Winds. Oh yeah. I mean, if you combine Kirajutsu with that light sword, you'd be doing critical hits left and right. Can a monk use the Rod of Sprites? You have the light sword in one hand and the Rod of Sprites in another, or Pandora's wand in the other hand. Could you imagine? That would be so ridiculous. Just don't know if they can use either of those. The monk can use the Rod of Sprites? Oh wow. He'd be so overpowered. Light sword and Rod of Sprites in the other hand. They can use Pandora's wand too. Wow. If you found it, then you'd have a lot of variety. A lot of different things you can mess around with. Whoa, wait a minute. Was that Manger's Mallet? It was. Yeah, the Master Mage can do Manger's Mallet sometimes. Nice. Strongest attack spell in this game. Moody says, I think a monk can use Rada Sprites if they are fairy. I love fairy ninjas. Kena Corpus and Rada Sprites. Yeah. That's even more overpowered. Plus, ninjas get a special hidden +5 to critical hits. Just period. Their class gets that. You don't know that they have it, but they do. Wow, look at that. Manger's Mallet. So ridiculous how much damage it does. Only Menger would have used that Menger's Mallet in the first volume of Bard's Tale. He would have been able to easily kill us. Foxy says, yeah, depending on when resist become overpowered, a fairy ninja could be more viable solo. Just haven't done that sort of math. Rushfeld says I just killed Mangrum 4. Really? I didn't even know he was in that. That's cool. Glad they're sticking with the tradition. Ghosts have high initiative. Really? You cast Halt Foe? There you go, that's better. Hmm. Spirit mages. Rushfeld says 4 takes place in Scarabray, which is why dwarves being rock people confuse me. Yeah. I mean, I've played it a few times, Rushfeld, just streamed a little bit. I think 3 times maybe. Didn't make it very far, but it was cool starting in Scarabray. Of course, it looked totally different. And then it even had the shrine to Michael Cranford, which I thought was a really cool touch. Okay. Alright, so that's a dead end, so we'll go back here. I guess we'll go ahead and do this darkness. This is just a long hallway. Okay. Oh, entered a room. Ancient enemy. Just got Manger meloded. Another Finn's flute. So that was a total dead end. Wow, look at that. So we went all the way through this darkness. And it was just a dead end room. We were trolled. Teleport makes it easy though. More ice holes. Alright guys, I think I'll do one more fight here. Done for tonight. And it looks like it's an ancient enemy and 2 ice holes. Alright. We will continue here next time. So far, so good. The death snares are going to be brutal. That's where I could end up losing the game instantly on Iron Man. Real-time death snares. Always so fun. Yeah, we'll see you later, Ice Holes, Rushafeld. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.